Yes, sir. Y'all are tuned in for another episode of Diamonds and Pearls. I'm your host, 91. Kane is not with us today, but we do have our very special co-host, Miss.
It's Dora. Duh.
Yes, sir. And we have a very special guest in the building today. You didn't tell me this who our guest was either.
Yes, surprise.
I know, it was a surprise. It's nice when you see a familiar face walk in, but we got G from the Fallen Clothing.
Hey.
I feel like a lot of people know the Fallen right now, but they don't know G.
What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all doing? I'm a fashion designer from Galveston, Texas, here in Fall 9. I've been doing clothes about a year and a half now, since I moved back from Houston, moved back from Dallas. I've been a stylist for 4 years. So just like I said, I'm about to move home, start working. It's been nonstop grind. Y'all can purchase my clothes now at the Closet Houston, above Johnny Dane Co. You can also buy my clothes at Dallas, downtown Dallas. Taper Solutions, 211 North Irvay, 10th floor. So.
That's dope. Okay, so yeah, you was at the closet the other day.
Yeah,
that's where y'all
that's
met.
why I was there.
Dope.
Yeah.
I was just on Instagram and I was looking at the closet page and I saw the Fallen in there and I was just like, did it again. You know, and like, to me,
shit.
Would you say this is one of the bigger accomplishments as far as getting into that store that you made in Houston with the clothing brand? Because you've done a lot. You've done a lot.
I'm gonna say what really popped it off had to be the Dirty Sprite collection. Like, that was like my most iconic piece that I dropped. I really took my time with that. Like, I had planned that out for like 3 months before I even dropped it. Like, I was sitting there like picking out the colors, speaking with my manufacturer, just trying to make sure everything came right, even with the sampling and just everything. So when I put that out, I made sure I made an impact with it, and just seeing my growth with it, like NLE Chopper, the Boosie.
Everybody been wearing it.
Yeah, NFL players. I have Ja Wayne, Wanye Thompson. I also got somebody from South Carolina, from the Carolina Panthers. 4 from Black Ink Crew.
Man, I gotta ask, you even had Sauce and all TSF.
Yeah.
Now, how are you meeting these people? How are you getting your clothes in the hands of all of these people? Especially the ones that you named as everywhere but Texas.
Honestly, I just be always ready. Like, my mama always told me, like, you gotta stay prepared, like, for any moment, you feel me? And, like,
You stay ready, you ain't gotta get
yeah,
ready.
you feel me? So it was like, the opportunity with the whole TSF family. My cousin, he signed to TSF, a big legend from the Dallas side of TSF.
Okay.
So when he moved down here, you know what I'm saying, after he had signed, I had met up with him one day at Turkey Leg, but Sauce happened to be with him. It was right before Teddy Tuesday show. He was like, he seen me give a legend some clothes, so he was like, oh, this is the one you was talking about. So he was like, bet I need some. So boom, I gave him a few things. I was like, hey, after the show, you know what I'm saying, I can pull it back up on you and get you some more stuff, you feel me? Like, I really gotta get to the show. So he was like, bet. So he was like, I'm gonna shoot you out the address. So I pulled up to the Sauce Factory, and lo and behold, they shooting a music video. And he had the shirt on, like, that I gave him, you feel me, for no doctor. And so just to see that, you know what I'm saying, off the first meetup, and then he actually put me in the video. Like, you really can't tell, you would just see my arm, but like at the part like where he like behind the little window on no doctor, I'm up at the window like it's like a customer. So
yeah,
just,
but that's what I was saying. I feel like a lot of people know Fallen, but they don't necessarily know G, because when I saw him in it, I was like, yo, that's hard, that's dope. I saw it, I immediately recognized, you know, who it was and everything like that. I want to see, like I said, over here on Diamonds and Pearls, we really like to drop gems. You say you've had the clothing line for a year and a half.
Yeah.
You've been designing for about 4.
Yeah, so I started styling in college at Stephen F. I joined F&M. I didn't actually like start styling until like, really it's been longer than that, but like taking it seriously. Yeah, so 2016, the spring semester of 2016 was my first show, styling some models. I ended up styling 4 models and I got real good feedback. Everybody liked it, so I got nominated to be head stylist for the following semester. And then just head like going on all the way till I graduated. Like I was head stylist for F&M. So that in itself just shows like my talents.
Nice. So was this your first attempt at having a clothing line?
I had another brand. I don't really like to get too into that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my story, but like I had another brand. We parted ways. So I decided when I moved home.
Did you team up with somebody for that?
Yeah, I was doing business with somebody else from college.
Right. Now it's just you.
Yeah, it's just me. We split ways. We had to split ways. So.
What did you learn from that situation? What did you learn from that situation that helps you to be successful in what you're doing now? That you like, oh, I got to do this different this time.
It was really more so being able to just be creative in my own way, like without having to like really answer to something. Not even gonna say answer to somebody, but like I don't have to worry about being so opinionated. Like I gotta feel like I gotta like worry about what he wants. Right. When you as a creator, like you have to be able to like, you know what I'm saying, express yourself.
Right.
So
one vision.
Yeah. So when you having to kind of like do business with somebody, like it's if y'all are cool with that, y'all have y'all know y'all own lanes and it's cool. But like when you two alpha males, like it ain't gonna always work. You gonna have so you gonna have some way you want to do it, and I'm gonna have some way I want to do it, and it's like it was just one of those situations. So the best thing to do for us was just to part ways. I started doing my own thing. He's still doing his own thing. It's no bad blood. It's just something I had to do. You feel me?
Right.
So I got a question for you. Do you feel like because you also work at a shoe store, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like working in the shoe store helps with your creativity?
I've always been a sneakerhead. Like, you know, when I say sneakerhead, I'm not a nigga that just say wear Jordans and like I really like wear shoes. You feel me? Been a sneakerhead. That doesn't really help my creativity. It kind of more so just like working in the shoe store really helps with me running my business because it's like I'm really learning from them. Like they don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm really sitting back watching how they do paperwork, all this shit
the whole
like that.
system.
You feel me? So that's really what it's more so for. Like, and then it's a laid back environment. Like I just like being around shoes. So, and then the fact that I'm like, you know what I'm saying, the back room manager, like I can stay in the back. I ain't got to worry about being on the floor really dealing with people. I just do what I do. When it's slow, I can take that time. I keep my sketchbook on me. I have it on me now. And if something comes to my mind, I just draw it, sketch it out, or I write something down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really how I stay with my creativity.
Do you draw overall, or is it mostly fashion?
I'll draw here and there. I dip and dab. Like a lot of people didn't know I used to draw. I kind of got away from it because of playing basketball. So that was one of the things that, like, when my uncle had passed, I got back into that because it was like a safe place for me. And anime is like my biggest thing that I like to draw. So like I'll be drawing Dragon Ball Z, like murals and just little things like that, just as like a safe haven. That was something I used to watch with them growing up. So I try to like, you know what I'm saying? That's what my brand kind of stems from. It kind of tells my story in a way that's creative, like, and everybody can like relate to it. Because everybody goes through trials and tribulations. So the falling stands for no matter how many times you fall, rise again. So yeah, you feel me? So like everybody goes through things, but you always supposed to get back up, don't ever lose faith in what you're doing. Like it's gonna help you, you know what I'm saying? Like just use what you're going through right now as your fuel. And understand, like, you gotta trust your journey, you gotta trust your path. Like, everybody's journey different. Don't get so caught up in, because social media is a big impact. Not get caught up in what you see everybody else having and doing. Everybody got their own time, like, it's your journey. So, this is why I feel like this has been my journey, just seeing my process. Like, because I'm real big on, like, after I make a move, like, if I do something, I'm on to my next thing. Like, I'm never complacent. Like, but I have to learn, like, to sit back and take in my accomplishments. Like a lot of people don't know what I've done in a year and a half. Like,
yeah, I said a year and a half for where you're at doesn't seem like an easy thing to do. I've seen brands that have been on for 3-4 years that haven't done, even got the features. I say features, I'm used to dealing with artists, but they haven't got, you know, they close into these places and everything like that, and now you got yours into a store.
Multiple stores.
The thing with me is I take a lot of risks. Like when I'm out, like I'm real introverted. Like y'all ever see me out, like people who know me, I don't really talk a lot. I'm real standoffish, but it don't be nothing wrong. I just be observant. Like I'm real observant. I gotta feel people out because everybody energies be out, so I just be in my own little world. But one thing about me, don't think I'm not over there plotting on something, trying to like figure something out to benefit my to help my business grow. So me being a part of the Teddy Tuesday podcast, that helps a lot because of the like special guests that come on the show. So I'm able to go network with them. Then just being in the storefront in Dallas as well. That's just another avenue because they get a lot of people coming in. Like I said, meeting for Black Ink Crew. That was just something that happened with being in the Dallas storefront. YouTube content creator Chris Cousins, the one who what's his little thing he do? Can I grab it or something? Yeah, him. Just that him. He posted like 3 or 4 videos of the clothes and that. So it was just a lot. Then Baby Joker, one of them Baby Joker. Just, you know what I'm saying, going TikTok viral and Lil Uzi Vance. Like, a lot of that just helped us.
A lot of momentum. Yeah, well, we're going to keep things going. We are here on Texas 101 Jams. This is Diamonds and Pearls with your host, 91, my co-host,
Dorda.
We have G from the Fallen Clothing in the building. We're going to take a real quick music break, pay some bills, and we'll be right back with more from this fire interview. Y'all stay tuned.